Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for the month of September. Apply this to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. So let's get started. Let's get some general energy for the month of September for Gemini energies. So what's going on? Let's see. No more complaining. Okay. What's going on with Gemini energies for the month of September? What's going on with Gemini? Okay. Conscious consumer. Alright, let's see what else. What's going on with Gemini energies for the month of September? Unconventionality, Moldavite, and one more. What's going on with Gemini energies for the month of September? Okay. Card flew all the way out. Let's see. We got Amethyst, revealing your true self. All right. Let's get started. So, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Alright. Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life's purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. And then finally, Amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Okay. So lifestyle changes is the immediate thing I got from this. A lot of y'all are in the groove of things, so it's kind of like making this transition, seems, from one lifestyle choice to the next. This could have been a thing that was going on. I heard bi-monthly for some reason, but I feel like you've been kind of like off and on with this, it seems. Maybe off and on with these lifestyle choices. So it's like committing to it 1 week or for a few months or for 1 month, a certain amount of time, and then just suddenly like switching or going back to what you feel comfortable in. It could be a weekly thing or maybe a bi-weekly thing, where you're constantly choosing and switching and then you're not seeing consistent results in it. So you might be complaining. You might be, not finding true happiness in it. And I feel like that's why the first card is no more complaining. Feeling like, again, maybe kind of similar to Aquarius, things aren't moving fast enough. But this feels like something that has to do solely and strictly with y'all. This is not really a thing that is being divinely orchestrated where you need patience. It's more so you need discipline, it seems, for most of y'all. You need a lot of discipline when it comes to seeing the vision that you want and then actually going towards the vision that you want. So there's a certain, lifestyle that y'all want to live, certain things you want to see happen for yourself. And so there might be in terms of making, I heard diet changes, living changes, any type of thing where it seems like a lot of y'all with conscious consumer, you're being called to maybe buy more environmentally friendly products. Maybe some of y'all are going towards like ethically sourced things and stuff like that. You're really getting more conscious about what you are putting in your energetic space and in your body. And again, a lot of y'all could fall back into those same types of patterns in your old lifestyle that you're trying to get rid of. But it's like, I feel like you fall into that cycle of, what's one day? Or, okay, well, I got off it for 2 days. I can always jump back on it. Or trying to, make up for, that lost time that you have kind of like gotten off of your main goal here. So again, a lot of y'all just need a little bit more discipline when it comes to what you truly want to see come out of what you're going towards. This isn't something that, again, a lot of y'all could be thinking like this is just something that, might be too difficult, or you're feeling like it's not, it's not possible, because X, Y, and Z. It's just like if it were going to happen, it would have happened. Or always, I keep hearing always trying to change the circumstance of things. So saying like you get started on something tomorrow, and then you try to get started, and you're just like, well, it's actually impossible to do this, or it's actually impossible to do so, because really under these circumstances, I would have to be in a better environment. I would have to be in a better state of mind. And for some of y'all, that is true. Like getting yourself in a better state of mind, in a better environment would definitely benefit this. But I think the universe is saying for most of y'all, this is something that you can do within the circumstances that you're already in. Because what this change that you're trying to shift towards, it's actually supportive of whatever is holding you down. So if you're in a rut energetically, if you are in a very difficult environment, this lifestyle change, or this change you're trying to make, is actually going to help get you out of this situation. And that's why the universe is saying it is definitely possible for you to do it, and it's helpful for you to go ahead and do it, and go ahead and make it a habit. So go ahead and like put yourself on a regimen, or put yourself on some type of strict schedule towards this until it becomes like clockwork to you. For some of y'all, this definitely could be working out, but just could be like a major change you're trying to make in your life to some degree. And you feel like, again, you keep falling back into a rut. Maybe you're not focusing enough on the fact that it is you, and you just keep focusing on like outside environmental factors that you feel is impeding it. So yeah, conscious consumer, making some type of significant change to what you are consuming, whether that be food wise, physically, spiritually. There's some type of change that you are trying to enact here. Something that's been a long time coming. You've been wanting it. And again, you seem like you have been on this little wheel. I keep envisioning like a hamster running around a wheel, where it's like you cannot stay focused, it seems, on this one thing. It's like you do have a passion towards making this change in your life, but you also have like 20 different things you might be giving your energy to, or you might be trying to make too many changes at once as well. So it's like, I'm gonna do this, and then you add on something else that you feel might be helpful, and then before you know, you have a list of like 20 different things you're trying to enact, and you haven't even started the first major change that would help kind of like make all these smaller changes more plausible, which is why you might be feeling like this is impossible to do, because you've kind of already psyched yourself out unknowingly. Some of y'all are definitely doing this knowingly, but I think for a lot of y'all, you're doing this unknowingly, where you're like, crap, I'm back at square one. And it's because you are trying to make too many hypothetical changes at once. And it's kind of like tiring you out mentally before you actually even get to like the physical thing of like needing to change. Definitely for some of y'all, like going vegan, vegetarian. For others of y'all, again, dieting, lifestyle changes, environmental changes. But Moldavite, the unconventionality card here, it's showing that a lot of these changes, so you're going to go through like I heard a rent cycle. So I think it means like a lot of consistent change before you really land on the one thing that you find fitting to you. So y'all, again, might be going through a lot of different lifestyle changes, trying to figure out what works, and you could be feeling, again, very confused or lost, like, am I even doing this right, or do I even know what I'm doing? Like, is there some type of outcome for this? And maybe people could kind of be like judging you too, because they're like, you're always doing something else. It's like every week it's always something new with you, and they could be judging you, maybe feeling like you are, for those that are not being undisciplined, they're just simply trying to figure out what works best for them. You could be figuring out which regiment, which tactic, whatever this change again is making, you're trying to figure out how it works best for you and what way it will work best for you, how it fits into your personality, your lifestyle, X, Y, and Z. And so the universe is supportive of these changes. They're saying, like, this is just part of who you are. You're going to make changes. The consistent changes that you make, they are a lifestyle choice for you. There's something that you have to enact in your lifestyle every now and then to keep things fresh, because being Gemini, having Gemini placements, you are a mutable sign. So you're going to have to keep things fresh, keep things new in your life, regardless of what anybody else says. Like, you know, you make too many changes, you make too many consistent changes, or you're always doing something else. It's because, like, that's just part of who you are. That's part of your mutability. You need change. You need consistent change. So there's nothing to be ashamed of there. There's nothing wrong with trying, like, new things, being adventurous in that aspect. You might just be around a lot of people that have a lot of set ways too, and so they're making you feel like you're doing something out of the ordinary, or you're being strange or weird, and you're really not. It's just who you are. But again, for those people that could feel kind of like lost in this change at the current time, y'all could also feel a little bit judged, I heard too, which is what's causing you to always fall back into maybe this same type of pattern. Y'all are feeling judged, or y'all kind of, even if you're not being judged, you could feel judged, and y'all kind of like falling back into that complacency or that same lifestyle you're trying to move away from, or you feel you have outgrown, just because I heard it's more reliable. So it's like, it's things, or it's something that people already expect of you, or you already expect of yourself. So you're just like, why do I keep trying to enable change in my life? And it's because it's needed. It's because it's time. So don't let you or yourself or societal standards for a lot of y'all talk you out of making consistent change to your life. As long as it's something that you know that it's plausible, that you can actually do it, and not you just trying to talk yourself out of not doing it, and it's going to benefit you positively, then there's no reason to not do it. Revealing your true selves. So allowing people to either just take you as you are, basically. They can leave it or take it, is what I keep hearing. So if they want to be around you, then they have to accept you for who you truly are, and that means every aspect of who you truly are, not really hiding yourself or morphing yourself into a certain personality or have a certain characteristic trait that you usually don't have. So just maybe liking things, or pretending to like something, pretending to know about something, or be interested in something just because, like, it's something that either you want to stay in the loop about, or your friends like it, or the person that you're dealing with, dating, talking to, whatever, likes it. Not making yourself digestible for people is what I keep hearing. So it's like, they can either take you as you are or leave you. You don't need to keep switching around. A lot of y'all, this could be like, this lifestyle change could be in acting like finding yourself too, like being comfortable with yourself. And a lot of people could not like that, because they like the fact that you're always constantly switching and making yourself more accessible or more digestible to what they like. That could definitely be a thing too. But going back to conscious consumer, a lot of y'all could kind of be, I heard, like, getting into more social justice issues, perhaps, getting more socially aware, trying to educate yourself. I heard formalities. A lot of people could be thinking you're becoming too sensitive, too combative. So it's like a lot of things you're starting to see, like, you are more aware about, and you're starting to see a lot of the wrongdoing in the world, perhaps. And you're just like, I myself have to limit the types of things I put around me and inside of me, because I just simply don't want that. I don't want that to be associated with me in any type of way. And the people that you're hanging around, or you're talking to, or against societal standard could be pushing against it, saying like it wasn't a problem before, why is it a problem now? So they're making you kind of like push back those feelings of change, like for their own benefit, basically. And I think that's what's kind of keeping you in this confused energy of like, is this change the best thing for me? And it is, because it's going to lead you towards the person that you actually are, and not who they just want you to be, or who society feels comfortable with you being. So let me get some energy for Gemini placements for the month of September. Okay. Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles reversed starting off. All right. Okay. The Page of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Some energy for Gemini placements for the month of September. Some energy for Gemini placements for the month of September. Okay. The King of Wands reversed. And let's see. Anything else? Oh. Okay. And the Devil reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. And then the top of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So right off the bat, Nine of Pentacles reversed, there's a lot of dependency on something, whether that be, again, the people around you, how people around you feel towards you. For some of this is family, just any interpersonal relationship, any connection around you. You seem stuck. I heard strapped in is what I heard. So it's like you feeling like you have to compromise yourself in some way, in some degree, again, to make yourself more suitable to people around you. You could be dependent on somebody, or maybe, again, it doesn't have to be dependent in terms of finances, but could be though, which is why you are scared to make this change. It could be that you feel like you aren't financially stable enough to make this change. But again, this could be the fact that you feel at odds with the person. I did get a Two of Cups reverse that just randomly showed itself. So it could be a person that you're at odds with, where they're trying to talk you out of making this change, again, for their own benefit. Justice card. Yeah, for their own benefit. So you could be becoming more aware about things in the world, aware about issues in the world, and you're trying to educate yourself and make those changes for yourself readily. But it does seem like there is a situation here where it's like there is causing a rift between you and a connection. And maybe it's because this person wants you to stay dim, is what I heard. They want you to stay uninformed, or they don't want you to make this lifestyle change because it's taking some type of dependence off of them. So again, maybe you could have relied on this person, or you rely on these people for information. They could have exposed you maybe to some of this information that you are being more aware about, or this lifestyle change that you're wanting. And now they're not wanting, it's like they're not wanting you to make it because they feel like it takes the reliance off of them. Let me ask about the Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, and the Judgment card reversed. Yeah, so this is someone who kind of likes to have control over something, control over a relationship, trying to keep you in their life for some type of power play, it seems almost. So again, you could be financially dependent on this person, emotionally dependent on this person, and they could provide you with information, or could have provided you with information in the past, but it's something that you're realizing that isn't right. This could be even like relationship dynamics. It doesn't have to be romantic, but like learning relationship dynamics when it comes towards basically like how somebody's manipulating you, how they're gaslighting you, how a person should talk to you, what a healthy relationship looks like, again, platonic or romantic, how healthy relationships look like. They don't like you being informed about things like that, and about things in the world in general, because you show less reliance on them, and they don't like that. So it's like the wheel is turning in your favor. It's like you are gradually understanding, or maybe they see you outgrowing this relationship. They see you outgrowing your need for them, your need to be around them, and they don't like that. But this is something that it does seem like it needs to be done, because this person doesn't have best interest in mind when it comes to you growing as a person. They want to dictate how you grow as a person. Let's see. The Page of Wands. But the Page of Wands is all about exploration. This is about, again, being more curious about life. What's out there? What am I missing? What do I have to learn? So it's like your curiosity has been piqued about the things that you've been learning. And again, that is putting this person, it seems like, in a conundrum of like not wanting you to become more aware. A lot of y'all could be going back to school, perhaps. This could be educational wise too. Like some of y'all could be going back to school. But it does seem like a significant lifestyle change where it's like they want their bad habits to be your bad habits. And that's not how that works. The Magician. Yeah, you're starting to show too much of your power. And they want you to stay in this tower with them. So this burning tower. So this situation that you're dealing with this person, maybe beforehand you couldn't see the power dynamic in it. So again, becoming more aware just of a lot of things in your life. And they don't like the fact that you're becoming more aware, because you're starting to see maybe how hurtful this connection is, how imbalanced it is, how unhealthy it is. And you're starting to see your power with the Magician. So the more you explore things, the more you read about things, learn about things, the more you realize like, I'm not in a situation that allows me to see my full potential. And they don't like that, because again, they want you to stay in this burning tower with them. That misery loves company type energy is what I'm getting from this. Like they want you to just kick around with them, and whatever they don't know, you don't know. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to know what the world has to offer for you. So you're very interested in investing your time and energy in other things outside of this. The King of Swords reversed. And whoever's around you is very against that. They're very much so, like, maybe even talking down on you, trying to learn new things, or trying to talk to them about new things. So when it comes towards, again, maybe relationship dynamics and how healthy relationships go, changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, they don't like that, because somehow that takes the power away from them. So they're enabling you to a degree in this connection. So yeah, this person could be very, I heard tyrannical. So it's like they start an argument very easily out for anything. And when they feel like, the person could be a know-it-all for sure. And when they feel like you don't need them, or you know a little bit more than them, you're more informed than them, you're having better judgment than them is what I'm hearing. So for a lot of y'all, you're making better decisions. They don't like that. So it's like they're going to try to belittle you. So for some of y'all, this person could be very good at belittling your intelligence, how much you know, how much you think you know is what I'm hearing. They want to keep you down. Yeah, this King of Wands reverse. They don't want you to realize your potential. For some of them, or for some of these people that you're around, or this person that you're around, they either haven't accomplished much in their life, or they're at a very stagnant period in their life. And again, misery loves company. They just want to keep you around that. Let me answer about the King of Wands reverse. For some of y'all, this connection or this relationship could have started when you were at a low point, and now that's what they're expecting. The Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah. So yeah, this connection could have started at a low point perhaps, and they were expecting for you to be easy to manipulate, like for the rest of however long this connection would last. They expected that, especially with this Ace of Cups reversed. They're seeing this as like, I heard a wasted choice, a wasted opportunity. They're feeling like, again, like they picked wrong because they felt like you always would have to rely on them or need them. And so they could be trying to manipulate you by saying, like, I did all this for you and this is the thanks I get. Like, you're not, like, you feel like you know more than me, or you want to take me out of your life. So for some of y'all, this could be removing a person out of your life. Page of Cups reversed. This person is not above blackmail, is what I heard, and manipulation. The Ace of Wands. They're not above that. They're not above manipulation, blackmail. So if you want this person out of your life, or this situation out of your life, you're definitely going to have to, I heard, get to their level. So for some of y'all, like, taking the high road won't really be, to be honest, taking the high road won't always be the best thing here. Because some of these people will definitely play dirty with you. They don't mind. They don't care. So when this Ace of Wands, like, you're gonna have to make sure that I keep hearing you create your own reality. So it's like, if you bow to this person, or if you feel like this person can control you in some type of way, it's definitely going to be possible. But if you feel like you have nothing left to lose when it comes to this situation and you want out of it, it's definitely possible for you too. You can't basically be scared of this person, and whatever they do, you have to get right back with them. Let me ask a little bit more about the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Ace. Yeah, the Two of Swords reversed. I heard this person is more scared of losing you than you are them. And it might not seem like that. It definitely doesn't seem like that. In this situation, it might not seem like that at all, but it definitely is the truth. This person is more reliant on you because it's like they need you for reassurance. So they need you to be around them to make them feel good in some type of way. So for a lot of y'all, that comes with intellectually. They want to make sure, like, you're relying on them about knowing things, or that could even be health-wise. They're trying to keep you back from making lifestyle changes towards your health, to keep them relying on you financially. You could be becoming more financially sound. There's a lot of changes that a lot of y'all are making, for some of y'all, in many different areas at once. Again, if this is plausible and you can do this, definitely go for it, but don't tack on things that are very tedious and kind of like get you away from your main goal here. Moving away or moving out from people's houses. For some of y'all, this could be divorce. But it's like focusing on shutting this cycle down for a lot of y'all. It's like, I've had enough, basically, with the Devil reverse being here. You're feeling like you've had enough. It's time to detach from this situation. You're seeing the unhealthy patterns in this situation, and you're like, I don't want this anymore. Tell me a little bit more about the Devil reversed. And Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person gives to you when they want to. So they let you know what they want you to know. They let you have things when they want you to have things. So again, a lot of dependency. This person loves control, and you're starting to see just how controlling they are, just how rigid they truly are. And you're like, do I really want to continue to be around this person knowing what I know now? For some of y'all, I'm hearing friends are a disturbance. So maybe you might have been talking to friends a lot, and a lot of friends have been informing you about what are the red flags in this situation, and they feel like a lot of your friends are the reason for this. So it's like they might be trying to keep you isolated from people too. That might be a thing too. Three of Swords. Yeah. This hurts you, but again, it hurts you, but it doesn't hurt you as much as it hurts them. It's like they're seeing this as a loss for them. They're seeing this as like, I had this person under my control and now I don't. What happened? But you're seeing this more so as a loss of like, this is somebody that I thought I knew, and I thought this situation was good for me, and it wasn't, and it hurts, but it's time for me to move on. This Knight of Pentacles reversed kind of reads as two different things. So maybe you have been waiting for a change to be made, or some type of apology from this person, or some type of, I heard just some type of difference in this person, and you just haven't seen it. Queen of Swords came out. Yeah, and it's time for you to speak up. So it seems like you've been trying to hold your tongue in this situation, or just basically trying to stick around to see how things play out, if things will get better. I heard if it is what they say it was. Again, could have been friends telling you, outside people telling you about this situation. You could have been looking at some of the signs or things that you've read about. If this is a connection about like gaslighting and things like that, you could have been like trying to look for those signs. And you're noticing like, yeah, it's time for me to speak my piece because these things are there, they're present. Wheel of Fortune reversed being the final card, and the top card here in this spread is showing that basically if you keep dealing with this person, it's going to lead nothing but to like bad situations over and over again. There's nothing good to come out of this situation, essentially. For a lot of y'all, you could have felt like this situation also graced your life with bad luck. Like it doesn't, yeah. Ace of Swords reversed. I heard it doesn't provide any freedom for me. Yeah. A lot of y'all could have felt silenced in this situation. Like your voice was taken away from you. Your thoughts were not your own. Your uniqueness, like a lot of things just could have been, a lot of personality traits could have been pulled from you to benefit this person or to benefit how they wanted this connection to go. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. Could be platonic. Could be, again, family based. So could be dealing with family, friends, or a lover here. But somebody who kind of like wants you in their life is not wanting to make changes for you. They just want you to stay here and suffer because that's what keeps them in charge. That's what keeps them in power here. And they're starting to realize like you're not as, I heard subservient, but basically like you're not as easy to deal with anymore. So again, maybe you could have just like taken their word as like law, or you could have just not been as combative. So it's just like basically somebody who is just like easier to manipulate is how they feel, I think. And now that's not the case, and now it's like it's angering them because they're like, okay, I thought I had this situation under control and apparently I don't. But you're definitely doing the right thing by whatever lifestyle change this is. This definitely does seem like a situation with a person though. Let's see. So what other messages does the universe want Gemini placements to know for the month of August? Any messages? So death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Absolutely. Okay. What else? Judgment reversed. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Very similar to that Moldavite card. And one more. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. Yeah, so death card here. A lot of y'all, again, are bringing this cycle to an end with this person, with this situation, realizing, like, you know, this has been a turning point for me, a lesson for me, but now it's time to move forward from this. I don't need this person in my life anymore. It has ran its cycle, or this lifestyle in general has ran its cycle. Judgment card, reverse being here, very similar to Moldavite. Stepping in your own power and understanding your own unconventionality. So understanding you don't have to adhere to certain standards, certain beliefs. You don't have to make yourself smaller, more digestible, again, for people to want to be around you. So a lot of people could have told you maybe in the past, or this person could have really hammered the point in of like, I keep hearing like you're too lively, you're too erratic. So they could have made you feel like your personality traits were not normal, when that's not the case at all. It's just them wanting stagnancy, complacency, subservience, so that they could like dominate the situation. And forgiveness, forgiving yourself. So this is going to come a little later, it feels. It's like forgiving yourself for being in this cycle. This doesn't seem like a present energy right now. I feel like this is going to come when you really take towards this lifestyle change. You might feel like some guilt towards like moving forward from this person. But that guilt definitely will pass. It's not something that you should act upon and go back towards this person with. This is really forgiveness about yourself, forgiveness for yourself, for things you did not understand at that current time. So a lot of y'all are really having some problems, it seems, when it comes to realizing how aware and how smart you are. Some of y'all are dealing with issues when it comes to your own intelligence, and this person situation has really beat you down. So understanding that like this is something that you wouldn't have been able to be like a good judge of character with, because it's something that wasn't apparent to you or aware to you at the time. So it is definitely okay. And it's okay to make changes in your life at any given time, you know, especially if it's needed. So that's all I have for y'all. I really hope that this reading resonated, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it.